So we're now getting the distress calls that were sent from the yacht that was reportedly on fire and sinking 17 miles off of the New Jersey coast. Remember this story? The Coast Guard now says that this emergency actually turned out to be a hoax and that it cost taxpayers some $300,000 to respond to this. Lots of emergency personnel, I should say, they were racing to the Sandy Hook site in New Jersey. They believed that dozens of lives were in danger during that, what they thought was emergency. Let's listen to the 911 call that came in on Monday.
U.S. Coast Guard, motor yacht, blind date, how do you copy? We have 3 deceased, 9 injured. We've had an explosion on board, that's why we're taking on water. I'm in about 3.5 feet of water on the bridge right now, so I'm going to stand by as long as I can before I have to bail. We have 21 souls on board, 20 in the water right now. I have 3 deceased on board, 9 injured because of the explosion we've had. I'm in 3 feet of water on the bridge. I'm going to stay by the radio as long as I can before I have to go overboard.
Wow, what a call. So let's bring in Mike Winkleman. He's a maritime attorney. Mike, I mean, clearly from that phone call, this is somebody who knows the water, understands boating, and their voice is so clear. You know, one of my main thoughts is anybody who knows this person who perpetrated this hoax is going to know instantly that that's them.
Well, you would hope so, certainly. I mean, and the level of knowledge was definitely clear. And I thought it a little bit alarming how calm the person sounded.
Yeah.
If this person's in distress, people are dead, people are burned, you would perhaps expect to hear a little bit more of a fear in the voice. I actually went back and listened to the Concordia tapes of the captain, and you had a terribly frenetic sort of person on one end in Italy, and then this very calm, cool, collected person on the other end, which, you know, look, hindsight is 20/20, and you would perhaps suspect something at that point.
$300,000 spent on this this effort to find this burning yacht in the middle of the ocean that simply was not there in the end. Does that seem like a high number to you? And what do you think what are the scenarios? What was this person up to?
That's certainly the highest number that I've ever seen in the research that I've done. Typically, you see a range of about 50,000 to 100,000. But the reason for that is very simple. Because of the location of the call off the coast of New Jersey, it immediately implicated the Coast Guard and the New York and New Jersey, both fire and police departments, as well as emergency response teams from different hospitals. So you have this massive force, really just sort of a geographical happenstance of where it happened to be. But no, I've never seen a number this high. But in terms of possible theories, look, I'm not involved in the investigation, Martha.
Mike, we got to go. We're just up against a break here, but we'll talk to you about it on the other side. Thank you very much, Mike Winkleman.
Sure, thank you, Martha.